Uh,
Good evening, everybody. Boy, it's hot outside, man. Lord,
yeah, I seen it 100 degrees.
man, it's hot out there, bro.
It's June.
I'm trying to get my. Oh Lord, this
What
them
it
three
do,
bad.
man?
Taking 3 showers a day. Tell you what,
Facts, facts.
we
Wow,
need
that's
more
what's
Brock.
up.
Oh yeah, we gonna get into Brock. Good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Welcome to another episode of the Crucial Conflict. We have been consistently going for almost a year and a half now. Consistently every Thursday, we have been up. The only time we took off was during the holidays. Besides
Fact.
that, been doing our thing. You know what I'm saying? Boy, there's not no band. You said this band camp where the shit. I don't go outside.
This
Fucking
past
hot.
the fuck out weather. That's what it is, boy.
Man,
Shit.
all I'm sweating,
And
boy. Man, I just come from
I
out there.
didn't, I didn't let this little hair grow. I'm about to cut this shit off, man. It's too fucking hot.
Yeah. Say,
Say,
bro.
hey, somebody asked about the Battle of the Bands. Speaking of that, uh, Crucial Conflict will be in the house. We're gonna be hosting the Battle of the Bands on June 19th at Berman Stadium, and we want all of the smoke. All of the smoke come June 19th. We're gonna be hosting the Battle of the Band. Y'all make sure y'all there. I think the ticket's gonna be on at the gate. You can buy them at the gate. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna verify that before the end of the show. But make sure y'all there because it's gonna go down.
Knowing them, bro, the ticket gonna be sold at the gate. They
Facts.
all,
And that's what I'm going on. That's what I'm going on.
I don't know nothing about
No pre-sale.
the Ticketmaster.
Nah,
Yeah,
you can't pay them fees, man. Ticketmaster got fees.
hey man, what's up to all our viewers that consistently tune in every week? You know, we see
Right.
y'all. We see y'all. Consistently people. I know since they've been having an all-star band practice, I know they have been having some people that usually tune in that's been going to practice. Shout outs to y'all. Y'all got to get the job done. Um, Kidna, hey, what's up? How you doing?
Y'all
What's
gonna
up?
see why they haven't been watching. They putting in that work, and y'all gonna see come June 19th. I'm telling you, you do not want to miss it. You don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss it. We trying
What's
to
up?
stop a mud hole in somebody.
What's up? What's up, Joe, Antoine, Mark, Tiffany, Marion,
Mm-hmm.
Joe, Christopher, man, Kenya,
Vanetta,
Vanetta,
Zam
Antoine.
with y'all.
What's up to all y'all? Hey, Joe, y'all play us this year, man. I think that's the last game of the season, November 4th. I'm trying to move that game to November 5th. Y'all play us, Joe. What's up? So, man, as we gonna get into at the end of our last show, we had a big discussion about various things with band directors and everything, and then partners the difference between concert and jazz band. We had a big discussion about that. Boy, they being the piss out them. But we're gonna view a clip first, right? Right?
Oh no, we can do, we gonna finish talking about that, and then we'll view some. I want to do some reaction videos. You know, I wanna do some off of last year, All Star, and then I also want to get some requests. And I want y'all to request some videos I want to react to, because I'm gonna be starting some very soon. It's gonna be Crucial Conflict reaction, and I'm gonna be taking requests from the audience, from our most viewed audience show watches. So yeah, we're gonna finish our conversation. Then we'll get into some videos. Also,
Uh,
one thing I do want to say: the All Star band is definitely in need of a little help. So if you have the means and you have the means to do a little something, it don't have to be much. Anything helps. Go ahead and help out the All Star band. They got a little bit more that they're trying to get done so that they can have a successful summer. We got kids in the band. It's not just grown for. They got kids that's trying to have an experience, and we don't want them to not be able to have
got
that
kids in the
experience
band.
come this season. So if you got the means, y'all go ahead on and hit Barrow up, for a little help. Do they have a link? Tiffany, that's a good question. I'm gonna get the link. I think we have it. I just have to verify real quick. But I appreciate you for asking, dude.
I'm trying to share this stuff right quick.
And then also when we while we talking about what we talked about last week, and then when we doing our reaction, we're gonna go ahead and drop the link, for you to come on and kind of react. And let's chop it up, so we can kind of see what y'all got to say about our topics.
Hey, bro, whatever happened to the I thought we were supposed to send. I thought the Rogers brothers wanted some smoke, man. I thought we were supposed to have an all-star battle with the
I think them dudes scared, bro. Them dudes ain't even hit me back up, and I kind of feel played. I don't know if it's that they too big money for us, or they ain't got a band that could fuck with us. Either way, let me know something you did, because I would have moved on, probably try to get somebody else, but all of them probably would have been scared.
So what I want y'all to do is also, man, tag Brock. What it is, Terrence Brock. I need you to tag Terrence Brock and Justin Patterson, because we gonna finish this discussion about just band directed and the view from band heads and views from band directors, and we're going to come to like a good median to see the good and the bad. Because last week we got into a heated discussion, in a good heated discussion in a good way, where I think a lot of people don't realize the stuff that band directors go through. And one of the things they were saying is that it was feeling like that band directors are lazy, but I don't feel as though that's always the case. But people have their opinion. So could somebody tag Terrence Brock and also tag Justin Patterson, please? I see we tagging the Rogers brothers. Tag the Rogers brothers and tell them what happened to this all-star virtual show battle between Crucial Conflict and the Rogers brothers. We also call out Meet Me on the 50.
We called out everybody. Killer Cam. We called everybody. Tag all of them. They can get the smoke.
So why? I mean, I don't know how hard that is for I don't know how hard it is to set that up. But anybody, you say, how can a band director be lazy? I mean,
I got the answer. I got the answer right now.
Go ahead.
Band directors. So I mean, I came from a very prominent program, if you shall say, and I was gracious, and I was lucky enough to have a unlazy band director that wasn't lazy. And what I mean by lazy is there wasn't much time to where we wasn't doing much band. Oh,
go ahead.
I don't know what you going for, but it wasn't much time that we wasn't doing stuff around band. And the question came around that why will your band being in the stands for the spring game? I mean, for the jamboree. I feel like you should be able to have a band in the stand for the jamboree. I'm not saying that your band is going to be at its peak moment, because even when you watch the Great Southern University, the band is not at its peak moment until week 3-4 games in, and that's when you're getting the full effect. But that's another level. If right now people are able to go into these schools right now and start band camps, what you doing at band camp? You teaching the fundamentals. You teaching them what you need to teach them to get them ready for the fall. That way, when it comes to the fall, all you have to do is implement what you taught, and then put music on paper, and let's get some stuff going.
Hold up. Can I ask you a
question? Not saying you're gonna have 50 songs, but
can I ask you something? Can I ask you something? Can I ask you something? Hold up. You just said that you teach. All right, in the summer band, you teach for the fall, right?
Yeah, you're getting started on the fundamentals to implement that in the fall.
Okay, all right. Go ahead, keep going.
So like, do you not agree with that?
So when I teach my summer band, I don't just teach for the fall. I just teach kids shit that they should know.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't just teach them like I don't just teach them for the fall. I teach them for the stuff they need to know for their career beyond Iverson.
Hey, see, well, Johnny, you are beyond some of these lazy ass band directors. So you taking the next step, and that's the difference between you and a piss poor ass band director. They got some band directors, like I said last week, they haven't even seen their kids since the last time, since before COVID started. That's not good, because you have virtual, and then you right now you know you're able to get into most schools. Some schools you probably still can't get into. Most schools you can get into your programs and start some type of teaching band camp to where you can be you can become relevant when it comes to the fall. Jamboree, I'm not saying you said Joe, you said you crazy if you're gonna put your kids in the stand at Jamboree. Yeah, you're not crazy because when at Jamboree, you don't have to be smoking on everything you got. All you have to do is get your band out there, make sure that they sound good. And you don't all you need is 3 to 5 songs. The Jamboree is half a game. It's a half.
Say, bro, you got.
It's
Let me
one
tell you,
half.
no, bro, that's wrong, Darrell. And I hate you saying this.
E flat scale.
You fucking band heads don't care. When that band come out, it's not you. It's don't matter when your band come out. Criticism would happen. I don't care who you are. Criticism would happen. I don't care if you're not at your peak. Criticism would happen. So the reason why some bands don't come out because criticism is going to happen. I'm not coming out.
Let me ask you. So look. Let me ask you this. Somebody said something about keeping the kids engaged. So what happens when Johnny don't bring his band out and Rollins bring his band out? Now, Garrett. Wait. Garrett. You work for the Human Jukebox, right?
But Southern, you can't compare Southern to
wait. Do care give a damn about what people got to say? Nope, because Miguel got on here last week and said, I don't give a damn about what you say. If you got a problem with what I'm doing, get your own band. But guess what? My band is gonna be present, and we're gonna make sure. You know what games do? Games get you ready for the next game. Games give you that hype. You get hyped up for games. So I'm motivated to go to practice this week because I know we got a game coming up this week.
I don't look at. I don't do that.
No, you don't do that. But I'm talking about the kid.
Let me tell you how.
When you was a kid, you hyped up to go to. You got hyped to go to these performances.
See, that's the problem, dog. I think that's the problem. A lot of people don't understand. Like so fundamentals is really important. I'm not about to rush teaching fundamentals because of a fucking game or jamboree.
Yeah.
I'm not going to rush fundamentals to learn songs for a jamboree.
So John, how long you right now? You have an instruction right now, right? Are you doing band practice? So are you gonna be teaching? How long are you gonna be teaching fundamental? But I'm talking about like full fundamental. You're gonna be doing that all the way through like the fall.
So let me tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this. This is what I'm doing. I'm not touching a song until a full marching song, band song until July. Right now, I'm going over fundamentals, school songs, chorales. You feel what I'm saying? Marches. That's what I'm doing right now. Until they learn that, we not moving on to nothing else.
But July, you're gonna have music in July. Come August, you're gonna have songs. Bro, John, that's all I'm saying, bro.
That's my plan.
You should have. That's your plan. They got band directors out here that don't have a plan. They don't even know. Some of these band directors don't even know when school starts.
I ain't gonna lie.
They don't even know.
I don't know where school starts.
they gonna no, but you are in your program. They got band directors that they're gonna call. They're gonna get to July, and July 15th, they're gonna be calling the principal asking when school start, and then they're gonna be trying to get their band heard to get together, and then they're gonna bring that piss poor ass band out there and expect and expect them kids to go out there and do something, and gonna be trying to teach them with their fingers instead of you in June. You could have been teaching them fundamentals. In July, you could have been putting them fundamentals to work, and then in August, you could put that band on the field. I mean, not on the field, in the stands.
But I'm gonna tell you this.
At the jamboree, you understand. See, come the third game, you should be on the field. So it's like a timeline, man. When I was at school, man, Walker did, and of course we had a good band. We got a great band director.
Walker never dealt with COVID. Remember that?
Huh? You're right. Hey, you're right. But right now, Johnny, you're not dealing. You're still dealing with COVID, but we as normal as it's gonna get for the year. I say, like you can get into these programs right now. So COVID is not an excuse right now. And then
Eli Miyagi, let me tell you this. So I was teaching theory. My kids
exactly, Eli.
But my kids didn't have the opportunity to really practice on their instruments because they didn't take them home. We did more theory than playing an instrument. So I can say that they know a lot of theory, but now they have to relate what they learned to their home now because they wasn't able to.
So Johnny, that means they're gonna be ready when you put that piece of music in their face. They're gonna be ready to execute that music, and it's gonna be on you to tune that, to put the fine print on it.
No. Let me say this, bro. Like I feel what you're saying, but I got a kid I know a kid right now that knew to piss out some theory, but he ain't the best on his horn. Now he has to relate what he learned in theory onto his horn. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, but what I'm saying, so there's kids that are good at theory and not good on the horn, and they got good kids that are good on horn and not good at theory. That's what the band director is for. So you know how to teach that student. So that's what you are there for. But you won't know that. What if you found out that on August 1st, now you behind a gun? So but since you've been putting in that work during COVID without using COVID as an excuse, like some of them are, and putting in work during the summer when it's hot as hell, and you really don't want to do, but you're doing it. You're gonna be able to put your band in the predicament to where they punishing these other trash ass bands because they band director piss pole and don't want to hold their instruction when they're supposed to be. I see so many. All I see is the good band directors holding summer band camp, and whether they have 10 kids there or 100 kids there, they still creating a foundation, right? There's a foundation in all good programs. There's a foundation, and everything else is gonna have to mold on top of that foundation for it to be able to work.
I'm gonna tell you this, bro.
I know it ain't easy, but that's what these Johnny didn't sign up to be a band director for it to be easy, because a program before he got there wasn't what it was. But Johnny knew he got pride, and he knew that he was gonna have to get there and put in some work. Ain't easy to make his band relevant.
So let me say this. I'm gonna be real with you. Like dealing with this pandemic, and I can honestly, I'm gonna just be real with you. Dealing with this pandemic, dealing with kids during the pandemic, it was very depressing, and it kind of I almost questioned myself if I wanted to teach again. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This week we had practice. It's the first time in a long time I felt normalcy with band.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? This is the first time in a long time. Now I got my motivation back, but for a long time it was like I was questioning like if I wanted to really do this, man. Like, cause it's bigger than what people really like. I'm trying to motivate kids to like practice on their horn. They don't want to practice. They and after a while as a band director, man, you like, man, kids don't understand. You worrying about a kid's future. Like if you don't practice, like it's college band director's not gonna want to hear that. Like you gotta still practice, like, and in New Orleans, we had so many restrictions. Like one time I was practicing during the pandemic, then we had to shut it down because of COVID. So like it was like it just was very, very, very frustrating during the pandemic. But this week We just doing Tuesdays and Wednesdays right now. Anybody that want to join, anybody out there that want to be a part of the Commodore Band, we doing Tuesdays and Wednesdays, 3:30 to 6:30. And it's the first time I felt so enormously. And also, like, my kids know, like, I told them by the end of June, and it might not even, I told them it's full scales that they should know by the end of June. As a band, let me say that, as a band. Of course, some will know more than others, but as a band. So I'm talking about freshmen, that's incoming freshmen, all of them. They should know full, but they learned 2 of them scales this week. They probably I'm gonna go back on Tuesday and go over them 2 scales, add another scale. So they may know about 6 scales at the end of June. So they moving faster than what I actually thought. You know, even though they had been off a home, it's like it seemed like they're ready to work too. So
you know why? Because just like you say, you motivated. Man, kids, look at the All-Star, man. Y'all haven't seen All-Star Band yet, but kids are motivated to get back to normalcy. Like they ready to get on their horn. And I respect people like Johnny, man. I see the stuff that Johnny doing. These kids, just like the Banders, y'all are you ready? Basketball players, football players, everybody's ready to get back to normalcy. And some Banders are just not giving them that opportunity. And prime example, Johnny is putting in their work to where they are exceeding even faster than what he thought after COVID, because everybody's saying it's not gonna be the same after COVID. Yeah, it ain't gonna be, but does that mean like don't try? No, that means work harder, because that's what you get paid for. And but then another thing is if you in this shit for the money, you're an idiot, because teachers don't get paid enough, first off. But then that means you ain't in the right business to me.
well,
You gotta be in this shit because you love this shit.
Well, Darrell, what band you feel like is lazy? Because I mean, we never really heard. We don't know what nobody really doing right now.
Hey, I'm not gonna get to that, man. Cause I don't know 100%, but you're gonna know you're gonna know what bands it is come Jamboree or first game. It's gonna be the same folk. Bro, humans are people of habit. You know, if you a piss poor band director, you're gonna be a piss poor band director.
But you
If
know,
you're a good
those
band director,
bands,
you're gonna be a good band director.
the bands you talking about came out during COVID also.
But I seen some pretty decent bands during COVID.
Who?
Decent bands during COVID.
But that's the band that's probably gonna come out for Jamboree.
Yeah. And so I'm not talking about these people because obviously they wasn't lazy. You know, during COVID, they took.
Hold up. All right, so hold up. During the pandemic, what are you calling a lazy band director?
Well, I'm calling lazy band. If you had the opportunity.
Hold up, Darrell. Anybody you could drop the link. Anybody that want to come on and share their thoughts, the link is in the comments. You could come on, share your thoughts about this. I would like E Scales to come on, definitely. Joe, if you want to come on too, because you in the trenches also. Clancy, you could come on too, man.
But what I'm saying, if you had the opportunity, you know, some people didn't have an opportunity. Johnny, you didn't have an opportunity. Your school said, fuck that. They ain't doing it. But if you had the opportunity to get your program, you know, together and put something together, but you just chose not to.
Oh, speaking of lazy, let me tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this too. I'm about to fuck all that. I'm about to be messy. But then they had some band directors who was practicing slick side trying to recruit kids who bands couldn't practice. I feel like that was down bad. But don't tell me.
Yeah, that's fucked up too.
Let me tell you this.
That is.
I remember who people are, and I got a cake bake. I'm waiting for their ass. I swear to God, that is the most fucked up as you could do.
So if you want to know who Johnny talking about, just follow their band, whoever they have on first. That's what you talking about.
I'm gonna just tell you like that. I feel like you praying on a nigga. That's like you praying on a nigga that's in the hospital, old lady.
Yeah. Well, he ain't got no control over it.
You praying on a nigga that's in the hospital, old lady.
Yeah, that's
Come
fucked
on,
up.
man. But don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I just take notes. I don't must be saying that. I ain't get back into that nigga form of band director in a long time. But trust me, I see evil and I hear evil. And that's some bad shit.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
If you gotta recruit when bands are down like that, they go to show me how your program is. And on top of that, if you gotta practice marching band year round to make your band marching band good and don't have concert band, that goes to show me how your band program is. Now, whoever band, if you think it's your band, that's all on you. I don't give a fuck. I don't care how you feel. You never beat me. You never will beat me. So that's what it will.
Johnny talking to somebody in particular right now. We just don't know.
And if you possibly get me now, it's just because of the COVID. But don't think a nigga not gonna come back with that yagat. That yagat. You heard me? That yagat. That yak. Look, from now on, everything is yagat.
What's the initials? Hey, John, what's the initials?
If the real will tell me who the lazy band director is, I ain't saying nothing.
Well, look, hey, I don't have any particular vendor. I'm just saying you gonna know when that shit hit the fan, because you're gonna say, ain't no way this band could be good or decent, and you just out here being Sophie B. Wright, don't.
But that man practicing, Darrell, that's messed up.
No. I'm talking about Sophie B. Wright of the past. I don't know what Sophie B. Wright is right now. All I can speak on is the past. I don't know. I don't even know who the band director that Sophie B. Wright is right now. But the Sophie B. Wright of the past has been pissed poke.
So let me ask you this: how would you feel if Landry come out with 30 people? They don't sound bad, but they don't sound good on Jamboree. How would you feel?
I'm gonna feel like you know what? I'm happy to see, man. I'm gonna be okay with it.
But you see, you got double standards, dog. See, because it's Landry.
No. That's double standards. I don't hold these high school bands. I don't hold these high school bands to the same standard as I hold. I got a different standard. For high school, I just want you to be out there and I want you to I think you should execute, to your best potential. But if you just out there throwing out anything, you gonna know when a band is just out here just wigging it. You dig? If they go out there like that, like when Walker played one song in that battle and it was just like, yeah, that you knew that they wasn't fucking with it. So I would be pissed at that.
So if a band come with two, 3 songs for the Jamboree, you okay with that?
I'm cool with it. You know why? Because when, like I said, them performances build a lot of character, motivation, and it gives your band. It also makes your band want to do more, because when you get, I'll tell you a story. 2009, I think it's 2009. We played St. Aug, right? We had like 5 songs, and St. Aug was sitting over there. They was over there putting in some work. You know what they made us do? By the time the next week came, we had about 20 songs, 15 to 20 songs. By the time, but we didn't play all those 20 songs the next week, but we damn sure were practicing about 20 songs, because we was motivated, because the Aug sat over there and had a fucking book. What up, bro?
What's up, Joe?
What's going on?
MLK in the building.
What's going on?
What you say, bro?
I had to come. I had to come, Johnny.
I think that nigga got double standard, because if Martin Luther King come out with 30 people and they sound okay, he gonna be talking about it. Like he got, but brother Wilbur Rollins come out like that, it's okay. Boy,
well, hey, let's not bring Will into this. Will a goat, he can do what he wants.
No, he can't. He can't. No, he fucking can't.
No.
Hey,
no.
If you want,
Will can't do what he wants.
No.
If you want some of Will, you go see him.
It don't matter. But he don't do what he wants.
Put your band in front of him. Jamboree.
No.
I put my band in front of him. He ran.
No, he ain't run.
Yes, he ran. Oh, he fucking ran.
We'll show that video in the segment.
Go ahead, Joe.
I had to come on here and because y'all saw me going like crazy in the comments. I completely disagree
with me or with Johnny.
With you.
With you, okay. He ain't gonna disagree with me.
Because Johnny is speaking more from in inside perspective. You know, not saying you don't know what's going on the inside the rail, but majority of what you gonna say is from an outside perspective.
Right.
And you know, I don't mind you feeling the way you feel about a band should be ready for a jamboree before COVID. See, after, it's like I said, 80% of this city is trying to get back on its feet. As far as some programs like us, we completely rebuilding. We had a band going into last year, but with these on and off again stops with going to phase 1, phase 2, phase
right.
1/4 and a half, we ended up losing kids. And don't get me started when Mardi Gras got canceled. Kids said, man, the hell with band. So we building from scratch over at King, and I can speak for that. Our band used to be, 8, 7 through 12. Our band now is 4th through 12 because we have to reach more kids. We don't have this, illustrious marketing that these other programs and schools have to where they can get who they want, when they want, how they want, or whatever they want.
Y'all don't have. Hold up, Joe. Hold up, Joe. What you basically saying is like you don't have that system. Whereas if they go to this network, they can just automatically go to that school in the network, right?
Wait. Who y'all speaking of?
Okay, I just wanted to see that. Go ahead.
Hold up. I'm gonna keep it a buck, and I'm gonna keep it a buck. We are last I checked, in a one app system, a letter D grade school. I believe it may be C. I could be wrong, but by being that low on the grading totem pole, if a kid say, I want to go here, but if I don't get in there, I can go to King. Whatever that school is, if that school is an A or B school, they going there. They're not coming. They're not coming this way. You know what I'm saying?
Joe, that shit might help you out this year, though.
It may.
It might because a lot of they say that a lot of 8th graders didn't do one out. That shit ain't gonna hurt me because A get filled and that might. Oh Lord, please don't let that help button looking out. But keep going, Joe.
Not just that. We at our school have outside stuff to deal with. As some who've been in my inbox asking me about the story and all.com. Yes, we're going through a name change battle right now, and that's getting questions from kids and alumni and stuff like that. So we got to deal with that. We got to deal with band. We got to deal with what's gonna happen in the future. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't know. And honestly, for anybody who wants to know about that name situation, I don't know. We just decide.
Y'all might go back to Lawless.
That's what's being put on the table. I don't know if it's gonna happen. I don't know what's about to happen. It's a little above our pay grade, if you get me.
So I'm gonna tell you this, bro, and I'm about to change the subject a little. And I know a lot of people have a lot of different feelings about this, but one of the things, they always battle about Orleans Parish school system when we was in the school versus the charter school system. I always felt that the charter school system, they came in New Orleans wrong.
Definitely.
The one thing they did was they took names away from schools, traditional schools. if they wouldn't, and the crazy thing is, if they wouldn't have did that, I think people would have a different perspective on charter schools.
But low key too, another thing that is gonna, well, hopefully that'll change Saturday at this band directors meeting with band directors and staff for NOLA Legacy. But one other thing that's hurting.
Change. It's not going. How it's going to change? All us under different charters.
No.
Go ahead.
What I was about to talk about, I said hopefully should change.
Okay.
Because band directors are gonna need each other this year more than what is we giving off. Yeah, we are competitive, but at the end of the day, all our programs are hurting, and we got to stop this pettiness, that Johnny kind of alluded to, because, like I said, I have an idea who he's talking about because it's kind of happened to us too. We got to stop that, bro. Everybody is in this every man for themselves, which I understand. Everybody got a job to do, but never will I go out my way to sabotage somebody else's band. Never. And that's just
you're not a physical band director. They got some physical band directors, don't you? But
right.
To what you were saying, man, you said, we got to deal with this. We got to deal with this. If I was speaking from band directors that are from
right, Mark,
states,
right.
Yeah.
Look at I told you so fucking petty, dog. Oh my god, this dude is so petty, dog. This dude is so petty. Don't stop. Get it. Hey, Mark, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Put Mark Wayne Martin comments up, bro.
Yeah, that's real.
That's a real fucking comment.
That's real,
bro. That dog with me. Dog, and I'm gonna tell you, it's crazy because some band directors feel as though their way is the best way to teach kids, whereas every kid, you may have to change the way you teach a different kid every year because every kid is different.
Right.
So even though you have,
So you saying you say some band directors feel like their way is the only way.
Some people. So
that's stupid. You got your own program.
Yeah, so you can't. So the shit that might work for Martin Luther King may not work at Aid.
Right.
And the shit that's at Aid may not work for Martin Luther King. Now I could give him certain tips, like he could give me certain tips, but not the way you teach may not. Just like the way Floyd taught us at Aid. I do some things, but it's not always the same way he taught. I'm teaching my kids.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. And you have to adjust. Like I tell anybody, Brooks is not teaching the same way at MLK that he was teaching at Eastern. Totally different kids. It's how can I put it? Band directors this year are really gonna have to work to rebuild morale in kids. To love band like they used to, because everybody feel like band is dying. Band is actually, in my opinion, not dying. It's more so the morale is falling. And we got to build it up. COVID kind of knocked the morale completely down, if you want me to be real about it, because like Johnny said, we was on and off. And
I think I'm gonna tell you this. I think once you get, it's just like, man, when you and your lady go through something and y'all separate. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, y'all might talk, but y'all still separated. But when y'all get back together, that night is
stop right there. Stop right there.
Understand me? It's one of the nights to remember. So I'm saying that once that battle happens, I feel like it's once them kids see that battle and them have their first battle, like it's gonna go back to what it was.
And let me say like this. Yeah, I hear what y'all saying, and I understand that it's right there for everything in life. Going back to work. Being able to go to. I went to an amusement park. I went on vacation. That was weird. Going on vacation a month ago because that ain't the norm right now. But
Right.
Hold up,
one thing,
niggas stealing kids.
uh,
Oh,
It happens.
so people
but
marching
look,
kids don't even go to their school. Oh, okay. Keep
but
going,
look,
Darrell.
It
one thing
happens.
we did
Oh,
when we got back to school at Walker, that first day we cranking, we doing our thing. You know what they did? That got us hyped for band. But then
Roger
we
better.
broke it all the way back down to the bottom, and we started putting some work in.
Hold up. You mean to tell
You
me
gotta,
the first day y'all came back, we'll just let y'all crank?
oh man, we going in. But
Oh, that's
then,
a bad method.
hey
But
look, hey look,
you know what I'm
hey
saying?
look.
I'll
Let me
never do
let
that
me
in my
tell you.
band program.
I think it was brilliant because it got us hyped for band, but then we broke it all the way down and we got to work. If you got to find your way, that like I said, that might like y'all said that might not work for MLK or Abe. That worked for Walker because we had a summer program and we was we was a good band, so we could do that. That ain't gonna work for Abe.
Oh,
But you
no,
got to
no, no,
find your
no, no,
way.
no.
You got to
No.
find your way to motivate these kids and get them ready for band. That's all I'm saying. MLK, y'all taking the strides to make sure y'all band is gonna be relevant. Abe is
So
taking the strides. They got some programs out here that ain't taking those strides
Hold
to
on,
make
hold on,
sure
hold
their
on,
band
hold
so
is
on.
here's
good.
my question.
Hold on,
Here's
hold
my
on, hold
question,
on.
Darrell.
Hold up, dog. Hold up,
Okay.
dog. Abe not taking no stride. Abe is done. So let's get that.
They
Let's
what?
Nah,
we
we
didn't
taking
win taking
strides.
no strides.
We taking strides. I ain't gonna cap. No, we taking strides.
I don't understand why they be trying to transfer to Pete. Let me shut up. I almost boy, you about to make me
But
go.
check it out though. But check it out. I got a question and a comment, but I'm gonna ask the question first to Darrell. So Darrell,
Yeah,
say for instance, if it's jamboree time and you don't see because we don't have a jamboree game, we're trying to schedule it, mind you, first year football program, second
right,
year.
right.
So we're trying to get an actual schedule.
Yeah.
So if we not in the stands for jamboree, we deserve to be crucified. That's what I'm asking.
Well, your situation is different. You don't even know if you gonna have a game right now. Like you're not like I'm not talking about you. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not talking about y'all band. What I'm people know the bands that I'm talking about. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. But
What say
it's not
them
gonna
then?
be MLK because we know what MLK is doing. They got some things that we can't control,
Right.
and that it's like that. It is what it is. But the shit that we can control is the mediocrity and the laziness that some of these bitch ass band directors stealing from these kids got. You know, because that's all you're doing is you stealing this kid opportunity to make himself better each and every
Well,
day, and you just taking it and collecting the check.
here's my comment now. So, and I'm gonna use a story about helping bands. 2019, 2019, in my opinion, was one of Brooks' best bands at MLK. Outside of 2017, the band that battled Johnny in the arena, but I
That,
felt 2019 was better.
that loss.
Um, I ain't getting in that one. But we lost two kids that next year for the 2019-2020 school year, which was Reverend Chris Moore, his two sons. We lost Tajon because he went back to Walker, and we lost Chris to Carver. But see, the thing about the situation with Carver, Chris told us, me and Brooks, before he left, well, I still want to march for King, even though I'm going for, the Carver King is my band. Me and Brooks immediately stopped him and we said, no, you going to Carver. Well, I ain't joining the band. No, don't do that either. French is a good dude. Join French band. Be effective. Be, a positive to his band. Who knows what could happen? You know what I'm saying? And
Yep.
Dwayne Davis can tell you. I messaged him literally that same day. I said, look, I got this kid, Chris, who transferring. He played baritone for us. You know, help him get, acquainted with the band. And Chris did. And then, the rest was history. Carver went to being, arguably one of the best bands of parade season. You know what I'm saying? But the point was, if we wanted to, we could have held on to Chris, but that's not right. It's not what we about.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You go to this school, you march for this school.
More for that school, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's stigmas out here where band directors, people feel like band directors are stealing kids, and there are some. I definitely, really, if I was not in a position of authority, I would be extremely petty on this app right now and name them because I've seen it with my own eyes.
You say name
colors
Bill?
they wear?
That's more than one then?
Huh?
That's more than one?
It is. But I'm gonna keep my mouth
What colors
closed.
they wear?
I ain't know
Don't
that.
worry.
Another
I can't. I'm in a position of authority. I can't do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't need that pettiness, but Todrick not part of the school system. He might be able to tell you a little bit better than me. But you know, point being, us as band directors, like Mark said, we gotta get that ego out the way, and that's, like I said, hopefully it'll be solved Saturday at this band director meeting. We trying to get old school and new school on one accord. You know, help new school, help old school. Let's work together. Let's get this city back where it needs to be. So when these out of town bands come on the second week of parade season, after we done marched like 1,000 parades, we could deal with them. You know what I'm saying? We can handle business. You know what I'm saying? You know.
So how you feel about the new? How you feel about the and we about to have a discussion on. We're not taking no shots at nobody.
Mm-hmm.
But how do you feel about the new era of band directors?
I will say this,
and that would be like band director that's 5 years, and I guess how would we say 3 years and under, 5 years and under?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say this. I was fortunate. You know, this is actually gone on my 10th year. You know, dealing with bands. I was fortunate to see 2 programs be built from the ground. You know, Lafayette and MLK. You know, I feel like it's not, band directors are coming in now like they know everything, and they don't in some cases. I also feel like I feel like also too there's not enough older help either, because some of the older band directors are not, you know, are shunning the new, you know, band directors too, because they see the band directors have that bravado, like they, you know, they shit don't stink. But I will say there are older band directors that are willing to help, but these newer band directors got to be willing to, how can I say, humble themselves and ask. You know, I will be point blank period honest. The reason I even joined MLK in the beginning was because of Brooks. Was totally because of Brooks, because I wanted to learn from Brooks. I wanted to learn, you know, what everything in Brooks' mind. You know what I'm saying? If I had the opportunity to go under Johnny or Abe, I would have did the same thing, because I wanted to learn from, you know, what Johnny, what's in Johnny's mind, what he, you know, his positives, his negatives, you know what I'm saying, what he had to learn. Because eventually, you know, one day, for instance, I may be at the, you know, the extreme head position, and I got to be ready. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep a spade a spade. Brooks is not going to be a band director forever.
Right.
Eventually, him, Will, Lowe, all of them are gonna hang it up.
Right.
And it's really not gonna be many people left, but these new band directors. And these new band directors need to humble themselves extremely, and that's my message to them Saturday. Humble yourself and learn. But I ain't gonna say all new band directors are bad, because there's band directors like Andy, Trey, you know, who are willing to speak to these older band directors and learn some, all these more experienced band directors and learn something. You know what I'm saying? Johnny Thomas too.
Before I go to Lonzie comment, I agree with that, man. If you look at all the great band directors that they got out there, including Johnny, they all have mentors that they looked up to. Johnny spoke about looking up to Doc and looking up to all his band directors, Mr. Dickinson and everybody. my band looked up to Doc and Dr. Griggs and
Man,
all these people, and that made
much
them who they are
much
today.
respect to Mr.
So
Bennett.
you're a young band director.
Much respect.
You have to be willing to open up your heart to listen to what they got to say, because they ain't get here by accident, right? These dudes
Right.
Johnny ain't got a Green A program that's punishing people by accident. He actually had to go sit in these band rooms and these band offices and listen to these old school band directors.
But hold up. In that same right though,
I was
and
about to say, yeah, I'm like,
in that same right though, you gotta stop bashing the band director to even listen and learn something from them. Because
I'm about to say something. Go ahead, Joe.
truth be told, as much as people bash Sophie B. Wright or Judge Wright, whatever they about to be named now, you could learn something from Desmond Barnes. Desmond Barnes actually has a lot he can teach. I've seen it. And I'm not only saying that because he's the St. Aug alumni or Xavier alumni. This man is a wonderful musician. And I feel like he doesn't get the credit he deserves.
You know why? Because look at the programs he's putting out.
Hey,
But-
I don't know the man.
Can I say something?
I don't know the man, but
Can I say something?
But before, hold on, Johnny, real quick. Before Wright became a high school, let's not act like they wasn't a good middle school, because they was.
that's the problem. See, Wright had a good program going, and then they just went, boom. Like, what the fuck?
But Wright also had 5 administration changes, or several I can't really name, in the last 2 years.
Can I say one thing? I let y'all talk. I gotta put my mat on. Now, when y'all was talking, I ain't saying nothing. Go ahead. Let me tell you this. I've been in the game for 15 years. I ain't realized how long. Like, I started as a prep. I started 3 bands. When I'm about to say, I'm not taking shots at anybody. I'm just telling you what I see and why people are not where they at. A lot of people get advice like when you get advice, you get advice. Just say you're gonna get advice from Wilbur Rollins. What you gotta realize as a new band director is your program will not be like that when you start off. Right. Meaning you not go necessarily see the things that you may need to know in order to start your program, because that program is already established and it flows the way it flows because it's been built a certain way. That's why Jarrell probably can go to Will practice now and still understand the method and the terminology that Will has.
Exactly.
I learned a lot from Lester Wilson as Xavier Prep. I learned a lot, and it's not things that they told me, it's things that I saw them do. I learned good and I learned bad. A lot of times, band directors, when you come into the game, just want to learn the good and want to bash the bad. Where you don't need to bash the bad, you need to learn from the bad. And what happens is, a lot of times, new band directors get advice from people, from programs, because a person can tell you something, but when you observing somebody program, it's totally different. So you expect your program to be like that, but you got to understand how to build to get your program like that. So, and I always tell this, like I tell you, I thought a 3-band program from scratch. I always credit my years at Abe. As much as people want to bash Abe, I understood how to build a band program because we struggled to get to where we was at my senior year. So if you never kind of been in programs like that, it's kind of hard for you to really understand how to build these new school like band programs. So you have to you need to get advice from whatever band director you possibly. The reason why, let me say this, the reason why I talk trash to band directors, especially when I was at Nelson, because how did Nelson get known? because I made them known for me talking trash to this person, that person. You know what I'm saying? So you really have to get advice and you have to observe every band program. When you get a band program in the middle school level, most of the times your kids gonna be starting from scratch. You need to understand how to build those kids to get, like, what's your goal? Is your goal to get to Mardi Gras? Should I give beginning band kids 10 songs to get to Mardi Gras? Every year I started a band program, I always had 5 songs the whole year. 5 songs. Why? Because I still have to teach fundamentals. I also had a lot of whole notes. Why? Because even though I'm teaching this song, it's a form of long tone to build tone for the kids because they still beginners. I don't care what it is, they still beginners. So if I give them a whole note, then if I could give them a rhythm part, but I'd rather give them that whole note because that's a form of practicing long tones. You feel what I'm saying? But if you think Mr. Van Buren is an asshole, this, that, and other, and you like fuck what he talking about, then that's why your band program go always be shitty because you don't know who to get advice from. And I'm not saying I have all the answers because I don't. I learned from Brooks. I learned from Will. I learned from Lowe. I learned from Keith Thomas. I learned from every band director that didn't cross my path. Kamooch, Lindsay, every fucking band director, Asia Muhammad, every band director that has crossed my path. Ray, I'm telling you, Lester Wilson, Kendrick Ford, I'm telling you, Mr. Hampton even had a conversation with me. I have learned from every band director that have crossed my path. I have learned from Dedrick Jones. I have learned some of the things that Mitchell did. I have learned a lot from Mitch. Like I have learned a lot from those a lot of different band directors. So you can't just delegate. Okay, I just want to learn from him. You're not gonna get all the answers from one person.
Right. So let me go.
Shout out to the 4-year alum. Man, this is what I'm talking about. When black people fight for stuff and stick together for stuff, change can happen. This is proven point that a man that have taught band for years finally have a school named after him. Not only do Mr. Elijah Bremer have a school named after him, but I think, if I'm not mistaken, with Ellis Marcellus and Gus Walker, I think Gus Walker name would be changed. Old Pair Walker would be changed to Gus Walker. So shout out to them alum. Shout out to those both alums, all those alums. Shout out to Mr. Bremer and his family. Mr. Bremer, man, it was a phenomenal band director. I mean, I learned from, that's another thing. I learned from Mr. Bremer too. I'm just gonna be like, I learned from every band director that crossed my path. And Mr. Bremer saved so many lives. You know what I'm saying? So many lives. You know, I mean, I always tell people, I always joke around, but for him to stay up at full shit for all them years, dealing with them niggas. That's what I gotta go. Dealing with Lloyd Thomas, dealing with Frederick Jones, dealing with Desmond Tony, dealing with Stephen Turner, dealing with all these cats from full shit. Ezel, dealing with Noel Caesar, dealing with all these cats. It was rough. But shout out to them. Go ahead. When y'all about to say something.
So let me be the first, since he low key
dealing with Lonzy Jackson too.
let me be the first to bring this up. As much as me and Johnny go back and forth about that 2017 battle in the arena, I will go on record of saying that was one of my most entertaining battles and good battles to me, as far as my 10 year in this band game goes. People may have said what they said at that battle, but I'll be the first to tell you, Abe for first year program that year brought it. Don't get it twisted. We brought it too, but Abe definitely brought it.
So who won
And
the battle?
me personally,
I can honestly say, let me tell y'all something about me, bro. I be knowing that certain bands are better than bands I have. I would never tell you that.
Right.
But I know that certain bands are better than bands I have. So my next mindset goes to how else can I beat them? Like when I won Class Got Brass, I know I wasn't going to sound as good as like a Landry Walker, St. Aug, because them kids like really like high school kids really sound different than middle school, even though my band did sound good. But what else can I catch? How else can I catch the judge eye? So that's when I brought out the little casket with all of the greats on the casket. So that was like, oh, wow. And we won Class Got Brass. Going into that battle with Martin Luther King, I knew Martin Luther King had a good-ass band that year. I knew that. So this is the battle of the bands. Darrell, what do you go to next if you know a band is better than you? You have to get the crowd involved.
Yep. Yeah.
So even the crowd involved.
So my question is, who won the battle? To me, it seems that Martin Luther King won the battle.
Crowd wise, Abe won. Music wise, Martin Luther King won.
Okay.
So you telling me house don't mean nothing in the battle?
Absolutely, it does. It does. But to band heads, the band means, not the crowd.
That's not true. That is not true. That is
to
not.
A band head,
that's
it's the
not
band
true.
that matters, not the crowd that matters. To
That's
a band
not
head.
true. That is not true.
Don't
That's
do it. Don't
definitely
do it
not
to
true.
yourself. Just because your crowd was louder, that mean you won? Hell no.
Let me tell you
because
something.
Graham
don't get a chance by you clashing.
That's like
Graham
saying New
don't get a
Orleans also ain't
chance.
gonna win automatically on the 19th because we in New Orleans. No,
Yes,
that's not
they
how
will.
that goes.
Definitely. Let me tell you something.
That's not how that goes, Johnny. Come on,
Those
man.
other bands will not really get a chance to really show them being 100 on 19.
So wait, Johnny, what you saying? So when you was at Southern, y'all went to Jackson. There was no way y'all was winning that battle.
Southern got a different mentality.
Oh, see, no.
Yes, it does. Because
half of the crowd don't win the battle. The band
half of the crowd is Southern.
You're right. But
when
that don't mean
when you talk about, let's be real, you talk about a crowd that's all New Orleans, and you come into an all New Orleans event. You could play something good, niggas still go boo you.
Yeah, but I'm talking about to the band heads, to the band community across the world.
New Orleans,
all right, I'm gonna say like this: to the band community across the world, who won that battle?
New Orleans go always win that battle.
MLK won the battle. To the band community across the world.
Whoa! I'm gonna say this. If you want me to be 100% honest, in my mind, in my kids' mind, they're two totally different things. They feel they won a battle, cool. Me personally, I felt like the city won that night, to be honest. Because if you was at that battle of the bands, it was great in every single matchup. Like Walker St. Aug was good. 35 and Call was good, even though it went for like a decade afterwards. But
who won that battle?
I gotta rewatch it. It's been a minute.
35 wasn't a bad band back then, man.
No, they wasn't. That was one of Lowe's best bands at 35.
I ain't never lost 35.
There you go.
Either.
All right, Robin.
But I felt that was a good battle, and that's why I look.
Robin, she clicked the ball. Robin said, "Don't play with 3-5." Boy, she clicked the ball real quick, dog.
I will say personally that based upon that battle, I look forward to whenever Abe and MLK play this year. Like I say, I don't know because our football schedule ain't out yet. But
It's November 9th.
we keep in conflicting days, John. That's why I'm like, I don't know when.
November
The,
4th.
Just be ready.
the only game I can confirm, and Robin, please don't take me off, is 35 is our homecoming game. That's the only game I know.
Oh, y'all scheduled 3-5 for homecoming? That's so disrespectful. That's so disrespectful.
Whoa. Hold up. Douglas was originally our homecoming game. I don't know what happened there, but 35 became our homecoming game. We actually, to be perfectly honest, and Lord, please don't blow up my inbox, we wanted Culver this football season, but that didn't end up happening for some odd reason on Culver's side. I don't know if it was scheduling logistics or what the case may be. However, before I hang it up with MLK, the battle of the Ninth Ward needs to happen. Culver and MLK needs to happen.
Ooh. What you saying is you want Crucial Conflict to set up a Culver MLK battle, man.
That, to be perfectly honest, I don't even need to set it up. You know, French know where we at, and we know where French is.
Yeah,
if you're gonna do it, we might as well do it big, you know. So
I'm gonna put it to you like this: our MLK school parade this year is supposed to be on a Saturday because we got tired of doing it on a Friday. You know, the last time we had it on a Saturday, we had a lot of the city bands in that parade. So somewhere down the line, we're gonna see Culver, and it's up there after that. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, what you telling French is get his guns ready because it's going down whether he wanted or not.
He don't have to get his guns.
You have to get the guns.
He don't have to get his guns ready. One thing I learned about French in this game, French always ready, and that's cool. But we gonna be ready too.
Okay, so y'all heard it here. MLK is at Culver top, and when they see him, it's up there. It's from the get. Like ain't no nothing. Just be ready. Everybody be at the spot whenever MLK and Culver is in the house.
The crazy thing? You know the crazy thing, Joe? You call them out, they gonna think you just say something totally disrespectful.
Yeah, you might well get your inbox ready. They about to come at you.
Whoa. Before anybody come in my inbox, we talking band.
It be told, it be yeah.
Why? Hold on.
What do you say about Culver? He said about the Culver.
All I'm gonna say is we saw that commercial, we saw that claim, and it's the Ninth Ward Stadium. It's not Culver's.
Ooh, hold up. What commercial? What commercial?
Huh?
It was something that was brought to us, and I'll just leave it at that.
Oh,
because he's a part of the administration.
That boy Joe say, "I'm from that Ninth Ward. I'm from that
Y'all niggas are fucked up now."
But no, not real spell. I to be perfectly honest with you, I'm taking the Johnny Van Buren approach to band this year. So if I got to make my school known by talking trash, that's just what I got to do.
I'm just gonna be real.
Hey, I like it.
I'm getting older, man. I'm getting gray hair. I'm not with that no more.
But
I looked at my face today. I'm like, damn, hold up, man.
Stop the cap on this app, Lord.
I come in.
Hey, what's up, E Flat?
What's happening, man? What's happening? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, man. I need an arrangement. Give me an arrangement.
Shit, man. What you need, man? I was started doing a little something, getting back into the swing of things, and I need a little motivation per se.
Okay, so you got the motivation.
See, bro, I learned from E-Scales too, bro. Like you can learn from anybody, real stuff.
Darrell, I won't say that, but see, y'all talked about so much stuff. I'm gonna say this, Darrell. I understand. I'm gonna say I actually do understand what you're saying to an extent. My only problem was how you coming across. Even going back to last week, you and Justin, how you coming across. And I mean, it's lazy people, in anything you do, in any profession. You know, you can find some lazy people. And my thing is, that is, I can't say it's true to that, but at the same time, it's not easy as you make it sound and how y'all was making it sound. That's just to me, and I think that's how people was taking it. And you know, regardless of the lazy band directors, the not so lazy band directors, and the great band directors, we all band directors. So I'm gonna always have a problem and say something toward that. You know, I'm gonna just say that. You know,
Okay.
It's not as in because the way me listening to it, and I'm more sure I'm not the only one. Me listening to it, it sounds like it's just so easy to do.
Yeah.
And it should just be done. That's how it was coming across, and that was my problem with it.
Let me fix that then. Nobody said it was gonna be easy. Nothing.
You kind of,
worth
I'm gonna tell you,
having
you kind of
is
fixed it this week.
easy.
Some of the stuff you said, you kind of fixed it this. I kind of saw a little difference. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah, I know it ain't easy. I know it ain't easy because nothing worth having is easy. Nothing good it came across easy. You don't just get $1 million easily. You know, not everybody. Most people don't. But if you put the work and the time in.
But I'm gonna say this too. I mean, don't get me wrong. You're right. With the statement you just said, I agree with. But I'm gonna say this: everybody at different schools have different problems and different circumstances and different headaches. By me being somebody who worked in a lot of different places, and I know what I'm fucking doing.
Yeah.
But you really don't know the shit that some people go through. And people say, I'm gonna tell you, people say, you know, well, you know, everybody got shit going on. And I agree with that. Everybody got shit going on, everybody got problems. But some people have it just a little tad bit worse. I'm gonna just be honest with you. They you wouldn't believe, because I know from personal experience, you wouldn't believe some of the shit that people go through, man. You know, and it just is what it is. You know, that's one of my only problems. I was tripping because y'all was going in last week. I was like, I called Johnny. I called John. I was like, man, what the fuck?
You said something. You said everybody, right? Mm-hmm. Which means everybody has a problem. So if everybody have a problem, some people's problems are deeper than others. Mm-hmm. But everybody have problems. Why are some of us making excuses? You taking those problems and making them, using them as a crutch. And some band directors taking their problem. I remember when Liza Jackson, Liza went to, was he at Rod Wayne? And Rod Wayne had no band program. You know what he could have done? He could have used that shit as a crutch. I'm pretty sure they ain't had no money. They ain't had no nothing. They probably didn't even have instruments. And he didn't use that as a crutch. He took that band and he made that band, you know, relevant. They were probably, to me, they were top in the city at, you know, when he got over there. Because he don't use that as a crutch. Some people use their excuses and their problems and they as a crutch, and that's stupid to me, and it pisses me off because I want kids to have the same experience that I had. I know everybody gonna have the you know, never losing a battle and stuff like I did, but you at least give them the opportunity, you know, to do so.
I'm gonna say this. What you're saying, I'm gonna keep it 100. What you're saying is some truth to it. It's a lot of truth to it. But at the same time, me as Emmanuel Scales Sr., I'm loyalty to my brothers, and I'm gonna take up for my brothers because I know they got shit going on. So I'm gonna get in your ass about shit, and because you ain't a fucking band director, and I am, and they are, and so I'm gonna fucking take up for them. And that's just that. I'm gonna just say that.
I'm not a band director, so I can only speak from what I ain't
gonna lie, Emmanuel. I ain't taking up for everybody.
I mean, I feel what you're saying to the touch, but I promise you I do. But at the same time,
I was looking at
I'm looking at. I'm gonna tell you. At the same time, when it comes to certain things, come to a point, I'm gonna be like, you know what? Fuck that. You ain't a band director. They're a band director. I'm a band director. I'm gonna take up to them to a certain extent because there's so much you can take up for. You know what I'm saying? There's so much you can take up for. You know.
I want him to name names.
Who, me?
Yeah, I want you to name names. I really
What's up, Justin?
What up, Doc? I want some names too.
I want to hear
Johnny
names.
heard that, huh, bro?
Because
Hey, I'm gonna keep saying what I say. You gonna know what band directors I'm talking, and when they come out, when
we
it
don't know
happens,
nothing. So what about
no,
all right?
y'all,
What
bro,
about
y'all
Landry?
know
What about if Landry come out like
exactly who
that?
I'm talking about.
But what about if Landry come out like that?
Then I'm gonna be talking about Will. But one thing I know for
All right,
sure,
hold on. All right,
Will
hold on.
ain't
We don't know
happening like
nothing.
that.
We don't know
Johnny,
nothing.
John, I think I could agree with that. Darrell, you say you never took L. I never seen you take L.
But hold up. Let me say this. And on Thursday at 8:19, Darrell said that if Landry come out ass, he's going to call them out and talk about them. Let's make sure we take a note of that. Let's
Take
make
the
sure we take
fucking
a
note
note of
right
that.
now. Everybody mark it down. Put an alarm on it.
If
And when I
Jamboree,
come on here, I want y'all to crucify me. One
if
thing I
Landry
know though,
sound like ass
I
and
know
Jamboree,
Wilbert Rawlins Jr. is gonna have a relevant band come
And
this
a decent
fall.
presentation. A decent presentation.
And whatever band step in front of them gonna
so
have to deal with it.
all right, you
That's
talking
what I
that
know
shit
for sure.
because Landry
Because
didn't sound good.
I know
Landry
for a
didn't
fact
sound good.
Rashawn,
Wilbur
Rashawn,
Rawlins
hold
is
on.
not
Rashawn in the
lazy.
comments. Hey, Darrell, the Rashawn think you lying about it never took an L thing. I don't think your band never did take an L. Name one.
Rashawn,
Yeah,
you
must
name
be
it, we
a
gonna pull it up.
You with a band, no,
You name it, we gonna pull it up, Rashawn.
Yeah, pull it up. Yeah, Rashawn, you can name it. We'll pull it up.
That's what we doing
What
the
I'm
last
trying to
30
say
minutes.
is, what I'm trying to say, because Landry didn't sound hot for the COVID year, so I want to see you talking that stuff. They didn't sound
Landry
good.
Walker?
Yeah,
They were one of the better programs.
during COVID.
Yeah.
Justice Craig because he just
Hey, you tell me the L we
I see
took.
why you're laughing. I'm seeing
And
why
we
you're
gonna pull it up.
All right, hold on. So you saying they sound bad for COVID?
They didn't sound the best.
No. Stop. Yes or no? They sound bad.
No, we gotta hold them at the
No. Answer no. See, Johnny be sugarcoating. When I don't want to hear they didn't sound the best. Did they sound bad? Yes or no?
What I'm saying is
exactly.
No.
Answer my question. Answer my question. Did they sound bad or not?
Let's play a clip from him. I
got the perfect clip. Go.
No, I'm gonna pick the clip.
Go pick it. Go pick it.
What? Somebody give me
the worst clip. It is a COVID band, so you expect everybody
to I couldn't y'all gonna say that about their band though. Y'all be having double standards, dog.
No, we don't. What air man? What air COVID clips that? What an air COVID clip?
Rashawn.
Oh, air COVID.
Our football season got canceled. Ain't my fault.
You should have still had a band.
Rashawn
besides.
Shit.
One of them, Darrell, one of y'all did.
You got the years wrong. Darrell, when you got the band? 08? 09. You got in that spring 09. Okay, we can give you Berman 09. We smashed off that parade season, but after that, 10 y'all ran. 11, what happened? Allah. Stop playing, boy. Stop acting like saying
don't make me pull up that clip, dog.
Yeah, pull up 11. Pull up his year. Yeah, pull up his year. I don't like him to send all like that, you know what I'm saying? But he delusional. You did not have a good high school year at SNL. You did not. You did not. And then after you left, what happened? He didn't. That's my nigga and all, but he did not have a good high school run at SNL when he was a dog. It was real bad for him.
Pull up Walker versus
when he left SNL?
I think he left 11. 12, if I'm not mistaken. 11? 11? That's when he left. He left like 13, 14. Put up 12 when all got smashed. Put up 11 at Allah. It's a bunch of years.
Pull up 10.
Son is not. He thinking 9 was the only. I give him 9. What they did Walker in at the Jamboree game. Oh my God! Yes. I can give them that.
I spoke to that game earlier.
2011. I'm about to put it up. 2011.
Allah. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Don't
do that. He must spring 10 to 16. Oh, you was a part of that massacre that happened in Lakefront Arena then. Yes, you remember that? Yeah, you had some bad years, Doc. So stop acting crazy,
Oh, you
man.
had a couple bad years.
Yeah, Yoshi and Beck gave him the business. Yeah, stop acting like that. Like we act like
Patrick
no, you
Robin.
want.
What are you talking about?
So you're not. You must just, you been getting your ass, or you wasn't a part of that massacre. Look, you don't want to take that, you don't want to take the rest of them. You don't want, that one was bad. I know. Yeah, y'all gotta stop acting like St. Aug still, not the St. Aug that was before the storm, or like it wasn't, son. It was okay, but y'all get that realization. No, I don't hate to St. Aug like that, but it's just not like how y'all think they were. It's not. Don't pull it up, John. That's wrong.
Huh?
Don't pull that up, John. That's not right. That's not right at all.
Pull it up. Fuck it.
I'm about to put it up,
son.
man.
No, son. 11? That's bad, son. That really is. It was terrible.
You know what? I like seeing terrible shit for St. Aug.
No, son, because then it'd be like you
Because
picking on.
sometimes they have to be put back on earth because they sometimes they go to.
No, hold on a second. Y'all just came up, so don't go back in history. Listen, I don't give a hell about history. What we talking about? I like to speak when I was in school. I don't care what my uncle did. I don't care what I'm doing. There you go. I want to see Arthur Walker.
That's Carl in front of the band?
I think so.
That is. I was wondering. That is Carl.
Here we go. There's a Marvin around. What Marvin at? Yo, they ain't even want to play no more.
Rest in peace, Carl Barbara.
Right.
11.
Sound like a damn middle school.
I probably got on the piccolo trumpet. My song there.
I'll go fight, John. Please. That's you back in the round? Okay, all right, I thought.
I think I still have my dread.
Yes, sir! Yes, sir!
Hold on, Johnny. What other school? What other school wants some of this fucking smoke?
Let's have it.
They was in block formation. They all used to punish people in block.
Nothing. I don't have nothing. Out there, you playing back.
They all used to punish people in block formation though.
Driving into the battle. And listen, you hear that shit? Nothing sounds good about it.
I give it to the trumpet.
Yeah.
Because they playing everything, boy.
Yeah.
They fucking trumpet singing the fuck out that shit, bro.
They playing everything.
It's like they're really by themselves fighting these fights, man.
Man, them niggas
They
sing
got
that.
the melody. They got everything.
Oh my lord. Oh my lord.
Man, that battle over, dog.
No.
Yeah.
No, you don't get some of this word.
No, man.
Press play. No, I don't care. I don't care about history. I don't care about none of that. Press play. And they be acting like the dang over.
Man, them dudes in block band, though, man. We can't really fight.
That way they go. Go to one where they not black band.
Why
They all
y'all?
used to punish people in block band.
Exactly. I got a video in 2018 they punishing somebody. I went about that.
Damn.
Oh, they do, son. Stop that. But y'all them just delusional, man. Put a trombone back there.
Nice balance band. I hear everything.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it. We do that a lot. Hold around. How are you? Oh my God. Stop the fight, Johnny. Go to college.
Darrell. This you using his band, Darrell?
He on tour, yeah.
He's the sex leader?
No, Chocolate.
No, Chocolate sex leader. Yeah.
I give y'all a lot of credit, man. I hear y'all playing the whole part. I hear all them little parts that people skate on. And everything. I hear all. I be listening for stuff like that.
That's because we thought we was on the yard.
Yeah, we thought we was selling so bad.
We thought we
Hey,
was
bro.
on the yard.
I just tell them something like,
Y'all trumpets
Yeah,
was
I-
cool.
it was okay. They wasn't cool. It was all right.
Y'all
Say,
Lord
good
Brad,
trumpets.
y'all fucking Lord Brad were loud as a motherfucker.
while y'all listening to this program, and the people in the comments, make sure y'all donate to the No All Star Band.
Facts.
Y'all Cash App and be scrolling through. I know Robin gonna go ahead and do it. Scrolling through at the bottom. Make sure
It's
y'all
still
donate.
echoing?
There you go.
It's still
There you
echoing.
go.
Is it
Hey,
still
look,
echoing?
Nah.
Johnny,
I think it's stopped.
what's your most memorable ass busting you gave somebody, like all time in high school, like the one you remember like verbatim, like I mean, like you remember it.
I can answer that for mine.
I know mine too, and I'm gonna get.
I can say the worst ass one we ever took.
But
09. Oh my gosh, they all came in that motherfucker.
Hey, right.
Oh my! Listen, I'm in the middle of the football game. Like, I'm talking about I was playing football in the fall. Son, now granted we had a big band, but I know how Rollins always do. Rollins piece all them freshmen up to come get in the band and stuff, but it just wasn't time. Man, St. Aug came through that motherfucker. I'm in the middle of the game. Bitch, I'm looking in the middle of the field. I'm like, God damn, the whole night. That was the worst. I said, I don't know what y'all niggas. I never want to experience that ever again.
Hey, look, I was a crab.
I finally felt what it was like when we do other people. Like, yeah, it was bad. We wasn't. The worst part about it was we wasn't sad. Them niggas was just that good. You know what I'm saying? So I give.
We only had 5 songs. I was understanding like
they came in there with a summer camp, bitch. Like,
say, bro,
exactly. Man, that's the worst L we ever took, son.
I got two. I didn't fucking destroy a lot of bands. But when Charles Jackson was talking a lot of shit one time, and he was talking shit. I ain't never marched Martin Luther King parade. I was at Nelson. I never marched Martin Luther King parade. Charles was talking so much shit about with his band Lafayette. Charles came to I was on that. I was really ignorant back then. Like I was on the like you say what you say. I had 70 band members. Charles came talking all that stuff, and he came to the performance with 21 kids. I gave it to him and didn't care about nothing. Like he'll sit up here and tell you that like it was bad, like it was bad. Charles will tell you like another one I gave was Joshua Speight. Joshua Speight, my last year at Nelson, Joshua Speight, some kind of way, got in front of Nelson. I don't know how this happened. So I called him on the phone to tell him to wait for me at the end of the parade. He was getting on the bus, and I told him, no, get off your kids on the bus. We go by battle at the end of the parade. And we battled, and I destroyed them. I act like I caught a heart attack and fell on the floor because it was that bad.
Mine's, and Robin, don't put me off. I'm sorry. But we 4-piece 35 after halftime. We 4-piece them. I'm talking about 4 back to back. It was damaging. I need a doctor. Man, it was damaging. And I just know Felix and was over there like, what the fuck? Like we 4-pieced them. Like it was. We didn't even know we was gonna do this, but Rollins just called them back to back to back to back. The game was a good game, so he was trying to get the crowd involved. But man, we 4-pieced these people, and it was terrible.
My worst one was in the mini dome when we went to that Battle of the Bands and St. Aug came as a special guest and they didn't want to play. We smashed everybody. So we had the people in there saying, wow, we could put it in a 2008 clip. You know what I'm saying? The Oprah, God damn, boy, we was getting the business.
That was that's an all-time great band right there.
That's a legendary clip. So that's why I be like, your band ain't sound like this, man. I don't want to hear that. But we had
I'll put that band against pretty much any band before Katrina.
I don't care, any band.
Hey, bro,
I'll give y'all one old school one. I think it was my sophomore year. We played Kennedy. Kennedy was fucking huge. I think it might have been 93. Might be my freshman year. It was fucking huge.
Great. God damn.
It was huge. And bro, we was playing at Pan Am, so you know it's even in your face, more in your face. Yeah. And I just remember them niggas just I mean, blowing, man. I was like, God damn. I remember they played Just Got Paid, and it seemed like the F on part, what is holding that note. It seemed like the wind was taking that note and just smacking us in the face. It's like it was just, bro. It was just like and that was 90. I think this was 93. It might be 92, 92, one of them years. And I was like, God damn, you know. That's one. That just when y'all talking about it, just made me think about that. That was one of the ones I remember.
Hey, bro, I'm gonna tell you another one. I just remember this was like a worst moment, and like I was a freshman at age, and we went on the field and getting ready for a field, and 3-5 turned at us at Tag Gauntlet and played Party Don't Stop. That's the loudest shit I ever heard. I'm just getting into this band shit. I was like, and at that point, my brother went to 35, so like, if that was a school that I probably wanted to go to because my brother went to. But them people played while we was on the field, and I don't know how y'all do, but you know how you got to tighten up the rail. You had to do the same thing in high school like that, so you can't move or nothing. That shit just felt like everything was in your face. Like, dog, 35 was loud as cheese, 97, 98, dog. I ain't lying, bro.
Yeah, the best sounding band I ever heard in high school was a band in Atlanta, Georgia. Southwest DeKalb, and I want to pull this video up. Them people played I Call Your Name. They played I Call Your Name. And when I tell you the whole Walker band was in that bit with their mouth drop, you know, we all we could do is play Buku Loud on their ass. Fuck all that.
Yo,
like man,
Seda over people, there. Seda.
Man, them people sounded so damn good. At that moment, I ain't know a band that could sound that fucking good, especially in a high school.
What's crazy about our trip to Southwest DeKalb, son, I realized how deprived we was in New Orleans, like ever, because dog, like we went to Southwest, we went to Atlanta, we shitted on the whole Atlanta. That was that 07, 08 trip. And people was expecting us to come back. When we went back, these dudes had band frats in high school, like real legitimate. Because the band that had to sign off on, you cross your line, they had band jackets. Granted, I got exposed to Greek shit like later, like in my freshman year in college. Really, like we don't really have that in New Orleans. I think we really need that in New Orleans, like getting exposed.
Robert, can you pull that video up?
You know what I'm saying, dog? Southwest DeKalb, they played that 400-degree. Granted, we was busting the ass in the band room, but it's just some shit you got to just sit back and be like, oh, why they sound like this?
Once you pull this video up, watch Rawlins' face. It wasn't just the students.
Bands.
Will face was.
I'm gonna tell you, man. Bands from a lot of places like that. It's a lot of other places that's similar to that. They don't have our mentality, but they got good bands.
Oh, they got good bands. The dude who over New Orleans, Georgia Madden, he had a section at Jackson State. We was fussing by the trash can one day, and that boy was like, "I was in that band when y'all came to our school." I was like, "Oh shit, we was graduating together." Them niggas was like that, son.
Bro, I just want to shout out. I want to shout out this young man who went to John McDonald Crab that Southern in 2000. If anybody that know Marquis Phillips, Marquis was an F1. He's an F1 that went to John Mac, went to Southern in 2000. Anybody that knows where he come from, how he was, and know his story. He's now the executive director, I think, of the Honors College at SUNO. So this is a black brother that comes out of the Magnolia Projects, coming from the struggle. I think Marquis he's a doctor now. I think he's a doctor. But if you know his story, you'll know that a lot of people have written him off, but he overcame the odds. So I just want out like Marquis, man. Big shout outs to Marquis. That's my little homie, John Mack in the building. John Mack does have stuff that come out that's great. Marquis is one of them. So which battle? Oh, you got it, Justin?
I got it right.
What battle?
You pulling it up?
Yeah.
I think we need to start shouting out more Black African American people that's doing some good things.
Oh, I remember this.
Yeah, in the band room, I saw that too.
I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but yeah.
Let me do it.
Y'all can see the video.
You gonna do it?
You gotta share it. You shared it?
Y'all see it?
Yeah, we see it. You gotta unmute it.
I got you.
James Sater.
The boy good. See your boy with them dreads back there?
Just that moment, we back there like this. Have a next nigga.
Yeah, that's the song now.
Yeah, we was like stuck, like nigga. Then the boy play Big Ballin', like it turned that bitch up. Like, wait a minute, hold on.
Hey, bro, but you know what's the difference though? You see how many wins they got?
Of course.
Oh, hey, that band was about 300 people.
There was 3 times outside when they like stood up. You couldn't even see us no more. That's how big they was, huh?
But
They had a band hall, dude. Like,
yeah, no,
dudes had like Southern got a band hall. Them dudes had a band hall.
Darrell, that ain't nothing compared to what they got now. They took that room and pushed it way over. That big have like a
bruh
with a band already can see down at the band. A glass. It's so fire. Us, and I ain't gonna lie.
Let me say this. I know y'all, because some of y'all probably know this because y'all don't been a lot of places and seen a lot of different band rooms in other cities. I'm in Arkansas, bro. If you see the facilities that they have at these high schools.
What part of Arkansas?
I'm in Little Rock.
Oh my God, no Uber. I was there like 3 weeks ago. Couldn't get a fucking Uber, boy. I hate that place.
Oh, it ain't that. Yeah, it ain't. It ain't that busy. But if you see the facilities, especially these newer schools, man, these band, man, they got They have a band. They have a band wing.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
You know, they have a band like they have a band wing. I mean, I'm talking about like 3 and 4 band rooms, like a little big band room, small ensemble band room. This, you know, they have. I mean, they just built the Southwest High School, which they shut down um Fair High School and they shut down McCullough High School, and they joined those 2 high schools and they made a Southwest High School, which is Southwest Little Rock. This high school, bro, they have a band room, then they have a ensemble room, which is probably the size of most of the band rooms in New Orleans. The ensemble room.
That's how crazy. That's how crazy
You know,
is. Crazy.
Boy,
bro,
you did that to New Orleans. That's
these
crazy.
facilities, these band, bro, a lot of these places, especially, I mean, especially the new schools, but like even the not so new schools, you know, they have, man, the facilities they have is, you know, we never had none of that growing up. They don't really even have it now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
In New
you ain't
Orleans,
got
you know what I'm
enough.
saying?
Hey, can
So,
I
I mean,
the scales?
what's up?
So if New Orleans bands had that many whirlwinds, would the focus be different? The sound.
Our
I
culture.
no, I don't think. Yes, the culture. Yeah, I think it would just add. It was just add because you could do more.
Let me tell you something.
You could do more.
Let
You
me
could
tell
do
you.
much more
So
I don't-
I'm saying that. I'm
as far
saying
as
that because
arrangements. Because I
I'm
would
saying-
love that, like a woman section, like the size of the woman section they had. Because see, Southwest DeKalb had a woman section size of like how Fam had. That
Yeah.
woman, you know,
That's
you
what
know
they
what I'm saying.
mock, fam. You.
You know what I'm saying? You know, Fam, I remember, man, back when, you know, when Fam was, you know, back in before Katrina and all this stuff, man, Fam had, I count on the field, Fam, they played Open My Heart. The saxophones had the solo. They was all on the first row. I stopped counting about 70. Saxophones.
So
I'm talking about just saxophones.
Let me tell you, John, to
hold
the
up.
point.
I can say one more thing, Justin, before you
Go
say
ahead.
something.
Yeah, go ahead.
So Southern got 70 trumpets. So when I'm looking at that band like Southwest DeKalb, how many trumpets they had about just now?
25.
So what I'm saying is, like you just said, Fam has 70 saxophones, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, but the trumpet section is not that big. It's about what, 50?
They probably have about 50. They have that band. I'm talking about like a typical Fam band was probably half that band. They had 300. If they had 300, they probably had more. We say they had 300. 150. Probably actually probably about 150 to 170 was just
woodwinds.
was just woodwinds.
I think if New Orleans fans had that many woodwinds, the sound would change.
No, the sound would change. No, I agree with that. But the mentality wouldn't change.
You gonna get your ass
the
punished.
mentality would change.
You still need your ass punished. You just punished a little more.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. I mean, I see what you're saying, Johnny.
Because the range is gonna change.
Matter of fact, I'll show you what's gonna happen.
You know what? The range would change.
Pull up that clip. Let me show you. Pull up that clip. In that same band room, we played more, and we had Misty on bells. Misty was fucking the shit out of these damn bells, and made that one bell made the whole band sound even more beautiful. You know what I'm saying? And Johnny, to your point, the culture, bro. I fuss with Elijah. Elijah's GAM director. He Jack State 6 lead. He marched in that same band that was in that room just like you seen. He was 60 actually. When FAMU died, Atlanta bands died. They died from what they used to be. You know what I'm saying? Believe it or not. When FAMU died, they died because the whole city really mocked them. Morris Brown was already gone. You know what I'm saying? So they died. Now they, even to this day, like I'm always in Atlanta. I'm going to Atlanta next week. They struggling to get. I am going to next week. They struggling to get their they struggling to get their band culture back. But one thing that GAM is improved is showing them that the way GAM playing, like Jackson State style and the swag style, is changing the culture of Atlanta bands. Trust me, I'm telling you. So what I say that point to, even if we had no woodwinds, it'll sound more colorful. You know what I'm saying? It might sound more prettier, but our aggression being down here swag influence, we're still trying to take your heads off. You got some, we might give the woodwinds a section. I mean, a solo
I don't know. I think if they had that many woodwinds, the sound would because you're not
going. The sound would change though, Don. I agree with that. The sound would probably change.
The range would change.
Mentality it still wouldn't change to me.
They gonna have them clarinet
That
cranking.
mentality.
So let me ask y'all this. Let's be real. All y'all band directors, let's be real. And think about arranging. You're a ranger. You're a ranger now on scales. If I can have that many fucking woodwinds, you know what the fuck I can do on slow songs and bring that shit. I'm not gonna want nobody to come out. Because I want.
So you talking about specific song, and I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying, and if me knowing as an arranger, knowing what you have, and you have like if you have basically the perfect band where you had as far as the perfect instrumentation, I'm gonna say that the perfect instrumentation, and you know you had that many woodwinds, you would do some things differently because because you could do more stuff. You could do more stuff. But at the same time, I'm saying you saying the sound would change, but we would still be aggressive where we gonna be aggressive. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's Johnny.
That's what I'm saying.
You're right. It will sound more pretty, and you were right.
And the sound would change because you got more woodwinds.
We still gonna try to take a head off.
Hey, Rashad, Southern has that man, but they woodwinds, they have changed the way they have changed a little because of woodwinds, dog.
Yeah, woodwinds still blood. Well, you must not be by your class. The woodwinds bucking harder than down.
I mean, it would change. It would be better. It's a lot of things that I'm gonna say this too. Why we on here? There's a lot of things that New Orleans I want for my city, and I want us to do more to come to what everybody else doing, and not to be like everybody else, but to if we are the Mecca, we should be doing certain things. That's what I'm saying.
I just talked to a band today. I think I said a high school, but I talked to a band today. Like I feel it's a lot. I agree. We do need to do a lot more, but I do feel like I tell Johnny this all the time. I do feel like band. Well, overall, not just New Orleans, band is high on the high school level is dying, dog. Like sports is taking over social media and a whole bunch of other stuff. But on top of this drawback we had, sports was able to play, band had to shut up. You know what I'm saying? So like it's hard for band directors everywhere. I'm noticing that to get the band culture back. So across the board, and it's just me, going everywhere and seeing things like it's gonna be. The new task should be right now to simply get band culture back. You know what I'm saying? To make band fun and interesting. Do y'all feel like New Orleans have too many schools? No, that's my understanding. I always felt like they should have one should have built big and better school for each section in the city. For instance, each should have one big school. Nah, that's how you take it.
That's definitely. I feel as though that should happen. I feel as though they have too many high schools in the city. I feel as though.
Why you say that? Because I think about before Katrina, we was busting at the seams at every high school, and everybody had their own band, and everybody was doing their own. And so, why you feel like that after Katrina, which even not is where it's not as many schools?
No, it's way more high schools than it is now versus before Katrina.
Like Johnny, for example, that school that we just did their graduation for, nigga. Yes. Ooh, did you hear what they were saying in the high school office? Like this is the new what is called rooted school. This school teaches kids how to. You get the option. They kind of like remember when we did at Walker. They teach you for both streams of life. So the college route and the traditional route, job. Yeah, at the school. Not trade so much, but they teaching them how to work Adobe Premiere, Photoshop, all kind of 3D models and stuff like that, and they kind of guarantee jobs after school. They even gave these kids passes to the all black tech fair that's coming up in New Orleans for graduation. It's fire, but nevertheless, a lot of schools there's a lot of schools. I feel like both ways. Now they don't have as many school kids in the schools nowadays. You know what I'm saying? And the population is down, like he said. But I still feel like they should still have separation of the school because I seen on multiplications when you infuse two schools in these small little parishes around here, around Louisiana, the band still don't be doing as good because the football and sports take over.
Nah, because they got a piss poor band director.
So no, let me say this.
Well, let me ask you this, Johnny.
Before Katrina, most schools was between 1,000 and 1,500. Every high school. The same.
Every high school about 1,500.
The same thing you're saying that Rudy did. That high school provided that for that also. Like
yeah, I was we did that at Walker, but their school is built on these principles. Like it's different from like maybe at Abe, they may have a program at Abe that does this. You know what I'm saying? This new school that they built, it was only like 40 kids in the senior class, if that, like 30 something in the senior class. This school is found like this is what we do here. Like so, from 9th to 10th grade, you're gonna be learning these different programs, these different tech situations, the tech school pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Nevertheless, to answer his question, I don't think so, but I will understand y'all reasoning for saying we need to have these big high schools. It's gonna be more problem than a little bit, but I feel
Justin, let me ask you this.
Justin, I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying, but Abe had all that. So Abe had the honest.
Walker had it too.
That's what I'm saying. So like,
you're not getting what I'm saying, Johnny. What I'm saying that you said Abe had it. Yeah, Abe had it. It's different between you have the option to do this, and there's a program here towards it. Like, hey, what's our name?
Abe had the program, like they have the honest program, like they have that. They have not a new Abe, but the old Abe had that.
I'm not saying you get what I'm. Listen, the difference. You said Abe had it versus this is what this school for. So I mean, like every school at this school, this is every kid in here. We doing this. That's what we doing. At Abe, they have a select few kids in that program that's doing that. It's a difference, Johnny. Y'all have a regular school and have a program for that. That's cool, but this school is just made for this only. If that makes sense, what I'm saying. Like, if I went to Abe, I ain't had to do that to graduate. You know what I'm saying? But they have the program here. This school is basically, I have no choice. This is what we're doing here. This school is made for this. Towards as no, I'm not trying to down even because we had it at Walker too. We had trade that you had nothing. You had to. Did you do copy or something like that? The rare. I remember you did something. I forget what it was. But I did culinary arts and culture. But I feel you though. But to answer the question, it'll be interesting to see if they merged all these schools. I can tell you, you still might not have
Ja, you know what I wanted to say about you, Ja? I was thinking about you the other day, like how you really at McMain and you really don't learn. Ooh, and you always bashing Abe, and my kids way better than you. Like at some point, you gotta humble yourself and realize that you sad. And you, instead of bashing Abe, you need to try to come and learn from the dudes from Abe instead of doing all that. Until you get in a good band, you really shouldn't have a voice. I mean, I don't even know why you talk so much.
Yeah, you're gonna get a lot of camera time come the 19th, so the whole world can see if you junk or not. And if you junk, we're gonna put it on full blast, and the whole world gonna see.
You know, y'all playing. I really think I don't know who Ja band director what his bad situation is now, but I know he's with Carmouche. You know what I'm saying? I know Carmouche do this thing, but I want to make sure you succeed, Ja. You know what I'm saying? You talk a lot of shit, dog, but I think it ain't funny. Like it's like you decent. You know what I'm saying? I knew you was good at middle school, but I want to make sure you getting the proper training right now, because you too good to be you too good, and you talk too much shit as a high schooler.
Who say he was good? You don't even know his
styles. What was your first year at McMain?
I knew he was good coming out of middle school.
What was his first year at McMain?
John wasn't even.
We finna pull that shit up.
And people in the audience, don't forget to donate to the New Orleans All-Star Band.
Thanks. We finna get off here in a few.
Yeah.
It's 9 o'clock.
Don't forget to support the New Orleans All-Star Band. They need your help. They always need your help.
The 19th, the All-Star Band gonna be putting in some work at Berman Stadium. Crucial Conflict hosting is going down. Digging it down.
What day is that?
That's a Saturday, June 19th, Berman Stadium. It's gonna be New Orleans All-Star Band, Mississippi All-Star Band with the boy Pruitt, and then we got Sweet Home Alabama coming down. They're gonna try to put some work in, but we all know who's gonna come out on top at the end of the day. The New Orleans All-Star Band gonna put some holes in the air, and then they're gonna travel up to the Mississippi and put some more holes in the air, and then he gonna come on here calling Barry Burrow. They gonna come up with all these excuses on why they didn't got their ass, but make sure y'all there. Make sure y'all donate to New Orleans. Huh?
You marching?
Nah, man. I live in Covington, man. I can't make the practice every day. I wish I could. I really wish I could, but I can't. I'm not gonna commit to something I can't do.
Hey, bro, that
But
boy Justin be on here every week. That boy might as well be a host. What time is
y'all make sure y'all donate to New Orleans All-Star Band. They got a
couple
more things they're trying to do. I think that the flyers say 5:30 at Berman Stadium. 5:30 at Berman Stadium. Make sure y'all there. Make sure y'all square, and make sure y'all putting on for the city. You did. We trying to make it as uncomfortable as possible for these bands. We trying to bring the culture back. You did. I want when they marching, I want them to feel like they didn't march into the Trump rally or something. You did. I'm talking about they need to be like, what the hell is going on over here? And then New Orleans All-Star Band gonna do the rest. You did.
So 6:30, no Byron Washington, they gonna start on time. Trust me, they is. Bands all the time, they gonna start on time. Sun gonna be going down.
They're paying for the stadium. You gotta start on time.
And Mississippi have a performance in Mississippi the next day, so I don't think they're gonna be trying to get up out of there.
Yeah, Mississippi got a performance tomorrow, Saturday. This Saturday, then they come to New Orleans next Saturday, and they doing something else. What's up, Johnny?
Remember when we talked about how people don't become good as band directors because they don't lack the knowledge, they lack knowledge and everything.
Yeah.
This is what I'm and I'm just trying to teach, everybody a lesson. Now I'm just saying this, he's in high school and he always bash Abe. But the thing is, and I'm trying to really enlighten them on some stuff. Instead of bashing, try to learn. You feel what I'm saying? Try to learn and try to get better at your craft. Stop worrying about Abe. Your situation at McMahon has, since you've been there, has been you had three different band directors. So instead of you trying to bash Abe or bash anything, try to learn. But you gonna be one of those cats that's just gonna be talk and can't back it up.
Who gonna get punished?
The thing is, man,
college, and the dude's gonna be punishing you in college. Wherever you go, even if you go to Mississippi Valley, they're gonna be punishing.
I think you can pay at the gate, huh? You can pay at the gate, huh?
Yeah, you can pay at the gate. You can pay at the gate. So bring your cash. Don't be trying to go up to them people with no card thinking they got to swipe it. They might do, they might not. Just get you some cash.
I'm gonna also say this. After today, I will never tell John Warren nothing. Please don't tell me nothing because I have to realize you're a child. And I just have to say this, that I'm a band director that's willing to help. But if you're gonna keep on messing over, my kids rarely go to college and do their thing. So instead of you being stupid and keep saying I would never say anything about y'all. Please don't mention my name. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Because I don't want to argue with a child that's illiterate. So I'm just gonna keep going on.
The Junebug,
he young, man, and kids, they young, bro. They gonna learn, because especially if you are somebody who is aspiring to do what you're doing, to be a band director, you got to think about things like that. But they're young; it's just expected. He don't know no better. He gonna learn.
Yeah, I think Ja do it for the culture, man. Ja's for the culture, and I'm gonna put his culture on blast come Saturday.
I'm not even just talking about Ja. I'm just talking about a lot of the kids like that.
And make sure you better be blowing, because I'm gonna tell the world that you the best thing out of New Orleans, and if you're not, they're gonna tear your shit up.
That's one thing about playing the instrument, man. Look, you talk that shit, nigga say pull out your horn.
Pull out your fucking horn.
Pull out your horn.
You better be smoking.
Not even your horn, but pull out your band.
Right.
And in that case,
hey, that's the flyer right here. 4 p.m. The doors are gonna open. The All-Star Band is gonna kick off at 5 o'clock on a dot. So make sure y'all there on time. So to be early is to be on time.
Hold up, dog.
It's
gonna start at 5 o'clock.
Yeah,
it's gonna start at 5 o'clock.
Let's put
it's $20, not $19.
Let's put some bets on that.
On what?
How much you got?
That y'all go start at 5 o'clock.
How much you got?
Hey, look, I'll bet you pending anybody buses breakdown.
Hey, we ain't gonna wish that on nobody. We ain't gonna wish that.
So hold up. I'm gonna say they're not gonna start on time. How much y'all got?
I'm gonna say they all gonna start on time. I got $10, Johnny.
You got 10? Justin, what you got?
I got 20.
look.
I got
Also,
20. I got 20. We're gonna start on time.
I
Hey,
got 10.
Martin didn't count. Martin didn't count.
No, Mike.
That count.
Hey, yeah, Martin didn't count. Hey, one more thing I want to say. I'm about to start this on Sundays. I'm gonna be doing some reaction videos. So I need, if y'all have some videos y'all want to react to, y'all want me to react to, y'all send them to me or send it to Crucial Conflict. We're gonna get them, and then I'm gonna start doing those reaction videos probably the beginning of the month, next month. It's gonna be on YouTube, so you make sure y'all subscribe. Send me y'all videos. I got one that nobody, I want to subscribe. I want to react to surprisingly is Talladega, man. Them dudes are sounding good. I think they have a good tuba section over there. I was listening to them boys play like Godzilla.
Oh yeah, Bing, yeah, that'd be cool. So,
them boys pushing over there, man. So y'all know it ain't gonna be no bias shit. The reason I want y'all reaction videos, just so y'all don't say I'm listening too much Southern. Because if y'all don't give me no videos, that's what I'm gonna listen to. Because that's greatest I know. But send me y'all videos. We're gonna react. It could be high school, it could be college, it could be a Japan band. I don't care what it is.
I'm gonna send you some videos of McMahon 2020.
Facts. I hope the cameraman zooming in on Jai so I can react to that bullshit.
2020. Yeah. Why y'all do McMahon that? McMahon had a band 2020. COVID 2020. Y'all talking about 2021?
If that's all we got, June 19th being the stadium. What up?
What I said, Eddie Ramsey. I said, the key to success is knowledge, and perfect practice makes perfect. A lot of people say that, but a lot of the time people practice and they don't know. You know what's crazy? I'm gonna speak about it. You know what's crazy about practice? A lot of us, if a lot of I'm about to say this. A lot of band directors hold kids back because of the knowledge they don't know.
Yes.
I'm gonna leave it like that.
Hey, one more thing. On the 19th, y'all come pull up on us, man. We're gonna be out there, we're gonna be live. Y'all come pull up on. I want to put some names to some faces. You dig? I met a lot of people at the All-Star Band practice, but come holler at us. We're gonna have this little poster thing. I don't know what to really call it, but we're gonna be out there, man. Pull up on us, come say hello. And Robin is gonna be live in effect. She's trying to get out of it, but Robin gonna be live in effect. I'm putting it out there live so she cannot back out of this. She can't back out.
I'm gonna go live on my YouTube channel the day before that on the 18th in Atlanta. They had a battle that I'm streaming that live on my YouTube channel. And Sunday they had a battle in Mississippi with North Mississippi and Memphis gonna be there. So I'm be streaming some stuff on my channel too live.
Let me ask you one question. What up? Why they got another band on that day with All-Star bands?
Because Texas want to do their own thing. You know how I'm a supporter of that. You want to do your own thing, might as well. There's a lot of bands out here now. You know what I'm saying? So like,
it's poo bands though.
Yeah, my band is a band. You gotta start somewhere. You know what I'm saying? A lot of new bands.
On the 19th, you tune into the New Orleans All-Star Band if you want to see some real fucking band. That shit in Texas gonna be garbage. I don't give a fuck what nobody got to say.
I ain't got nothing to say.
Cool ass bands out there, man.
Oh shit!
I'm in Dallas right now, man. They got some good bands out here, man.
Yeah, I don't give a Dallas don't want no smoke. Tell Dallas, Dallas, hit our inbox and we're gonna give them something to work.
Hey, Brock, that is true. Because they got great musicians that can. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna make that. They got great musicians that can relay the message to kids or teach other people how to get as good as them. That's true.
Hey, Flat, tell Dallas band, tell Dallas.
Yeah, you stop being so damn negative, nigga. Stop being so negative, nigga.
We're trying to set something up. You did.
Stop being so damn negative, nigga. Stop promote greatness, man.
It's called Crucial Conflict. Let's get it. But